So we just did a huge long trip. Really long trip. So I don't know, 18 hours in 40 hours. So we drove 18 hours in less than 2 days. And I thought I should explain why we did that and how I thought that this car was. So the Id.7. Okay, so this is actually pretty important to the story. I'll keep it short. My favorite band ever, I discovered them when they stopped playing live. And I've wanted to see them forever. They didn't break up, but they just stopped playing live. They stopped recording, they have normal jobs. And anyways, long story short, I watched them on YouTube all the time, live, and Anyway, in, I don't know, January, they announced that they're going to go on a festival tour with, I don't know, 5 or 6 shows. And I was, oh my God, yes, of course we're going to go to a festival. I don't care. I will go anywhere. I have to see this band. They're my favorite band. Okay, so we bought tickets. We bought tickets for a festival in June. But the thing with the festival is there are millions of other bands, and it's usually outside, so it's not the same type of atmosphere. We both like small club shows. Anyway, one day, I had the day off work. They announced that they're playing in Eindhoven, in Holland. First thing, oh my God, where is this? I don't care where it is. I have to go to this. It's a headlining show, so meaning that they're the main band. Talked to Chris, okay, when the tickets go on sale, I don't care. I'm going to have to go by myself because with the dogs, with work, it's on a Friday, whatever, had to decide quickly to do this because they're my favorite band. I have to see them. Okay. So I ended up booking a flight. I bought 1 ticket for the concert. And then I had time. I had 2 months to think about it. I think about it all the time. And I want to go with Chris. It's my favorite band. I want to go with him. But we just can't do that with the dogs, with flying and whatever. Long story short, thinking, how can we do this? There has to be a way. There has to be a way. I have my flight booked, everything. There has to be a way. So a week before the show, I just said, let's just drive. I don't care. I normally can't drive for even 2 hours. It's horrible for me. But for this band, and I wanted to see with my husband, I want to see with him. I've done that before. I've been I flew to Stockholm to see one of our favorite bands, and it was awesome. It's just not the same by yourself. And for this band, this is something special. This was, oh my God. They haven't played live in 7 years, and yeah. And so we decided, okay, totally short notice. Oh my God, what do we do with the dogs? And cancel my flight. Okay, so we decided, so this is a big deal for me that I wanted to drive so far in this car. But that was the reason. That there's one band I would do that for, and it was this band, and that's why we did this. This was crazy. So we left on the Friday morning, and the concert was on Friday. Okay, so the only reason why I even thought that this would possibly be okay is because the seat is so comfortable for me. If this had been in our ID3, that it wouldn't have been on the table as an option. But because I know that this seat is super comfortable, and I know that the range is really good, I thought, okay, well, I don't care. I want to see with my husband. I want to see my favorite band. I'll suck it up. Let's just go. Okay. The seat was really good, I have to say. I relaxed a bit. Chris did most of the driving. I only drove once. It's stressful for me on the highway. And we kept going through construction sites. And it was, the lines were all weird and it was totally, so I did it, but I wasn't happy. And he noticed that, so he was very nice and he drove the whole way. But the seat was amazing to drive. We drove, I think, 9 hours the first day. A bit over 8, okay. Yeah, but, so we had to charge, I think, 3 or 4 times. But my God, we only had to stop for 10 minutes. So basically, you stop, you charge, you go to the bathroom, and then you go again. So the charging didn't really... Normally when you stop, you have a flow. It's like when you're working out, you stop, and then, then it feels like it's way longer. I thought that would be the same, with, we have to stop and charge again. But no, it was fine. It was really, you stopped, we charged, went to the bathroom, and then went on. And something that I thought was really, really, really good, which I thought I would never use in a car. I'm always cold. But I got hot. I was stressed about the show and I guess whatever. And I used the seat cooling thing. And it was actually really good. Yeah, it really helped because I'm sitting here and I was, oh my God. And you're sitting for such a long time. But I actually used that and I thought that was really, it was really good. It worked out really well. And then on the time that I did drive, I tried out that, whatchamacallit thing. Said self whatever.
Yeah, cruise control and self-steering.
So I didn't like it, but it's really good. I just need to get used to it. And it was a stressful situation. I was worked up about seeing our band and the dogs. And we've never done that before overnight. Oh my God, the dogs at Chris's parents. So I was totally stressed out. So I think for me, trying something new with the car was a bit too much on that day. And I can imagine that if we were to do a normal trip, not one that was totally short notice and driving so far, that would be a really good thing to have. And I could see what I didn't like about it, but it's only because I'm not used to it, is you have control, but you kind of feel like you don't have control, even though you do. But that's what I was just, I don't like it. I just wanted to turn it off. So I tried it for, 20 minutes or something.
Really?
Yeah. Or not even. Yeah, he kept saying, try it. It's really good. And then, okay, fine, I'll try it. Yeah, so I can see that's an amazing feature to have, really, when you get used to it and you know how it works and whatever. I think that was really, really, really convenient, especially for somebody who does long trips. But basically all I wanted to say is how good the seat was, that the seat cooling thing works really, really well, and the charging was awesome. It was super fast, and it didn't make the trip feel longer. And I didn't complain, which was, he was expecting, and I even told him, and he knew, come on, we've been together for so long. He's, oh yeah, she's going to complain. I didn't complain.
Not once.
I didn't complain once, not even on the way home. But it was special circumstances. It was my favorite band. We got to see them together. But still, no, and it was only because this car is so comfortable and it's so fancy that it has lots of things that made the trip it was really okay. And then on the next day when we drove home, of course, driving home was longer than driving there, just because you're coming down and you're tired. We didn't sleep that well, but yeah, it was still fine. It was still really, really okay. It was super quiet. Sound system was great. Yeah, but for a long trip, I thought that this car, put it this way, had it not been in this car, we wouldn't have done the long trip. No, but it was awesome. I thought it was really good, and it was totally worth doing that for this band. It was Breakdown of Sanity, if anybody cares. They're from Switzerland, and they're awesome. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to say.